Hey everybody, hello. Ooh, hi everybody. My name is Joseph Schless and I'm a homosexual. Thank you so much, thank you. That's right, clap for that, thank you. I'd like to mention this right off the bat just so that nobody out there is confused about why my voice sounds like this, right? I don't want anybody thinking that straight man has such a sing-song voice, you know? Don't fall in love with me, ladies. This is just my natural voice, by the way. I'm not putting it on because I'm gay. I do think, however, it's lucky that this is the voice that I got, and I also happen to be gay. I think that was lucky. Just because I imagine if this is the voice that I got and I turned out to be straight, dating would be exhausting. You know, just like over and over again, having to be like, no, I swear I'm straight. It's just how I talk. So, anyway, do you like getting titty fucked, or? I don't know what straight people talk about on dates. I imagine that comes up eventually, you know? It's spooky season, everybody. Yes. Do we have a lot of fans of horror movies out here? Horror movie fans? Okay, nice. Horror movies are really popular in the gay community, actually. I mean, horror movies are popular in general. It's almost as if gay people are just like regular people. That can't be right. We're much better. No, listen, I don't want to say gay people are any better or worse than straight people, you know, but look at the sayings. Gay as a summer's day. It's lovely, beautiful, right? Straight to hell. I'm just saying, you guys. I didn't make it up, all right? Proof is in the pudding. I gotta be honest, though, I actually don't like horror movies. I don't like scary movies because I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a pansy ass. I get too scared. I don't like it. I saw Paranormal Activity in the theaters. It fucked me up, all right? I had to spend 3 nights sleeping with all of the lights on in my apartment and That's So Raven playing on the TV. I just needed something wholesome, you know, protect me from the demon. And listen, my mom is Catholic and my dad is Jewish, which makes me an atheist. Don't worry, I'm not devout. Yeah. Like, if you believe in something, I'm not gonna judge you for that. Only God can do that. But even though I am an atheist, I am still scared of demons. And so, whenever I sense that demonic presence of like, you know, feel like something's watching you, I do like to just be like, hey, Jesus, just wanted to check in. Sorry about everything. But also I want to be sure, you know, so I'm like, Allah, if it's you, hello. Buddha, I don't know if you deal with demons, but if you could just, you know. L. Ron Hubbard, please protect me. I just want to cover the bases is what I'm trying to say. And listen, I don't only dislike scary movies because I'm scared of them. I also don't like them because I don't get it, right? I'm not buying it. I know the housing market is hard. At least that's what I hear. I'm a millennial, I'll never own a home. The closest I'll ever come to being a homeowner is being a homo. I don't think I'll ever get the nerve. But I hear the housing market is hard, but still I can't understand the idea of moving into a house, seeing the walls bleeding and thinking, we're gonna make this work. That's crazy to me. Also, to move into a house and find out there's spirits already living there and deciding to stay anyway is some serious colonizer mentality, and we need to unlearn this behavior, people. It is not okay. Get out of that house. Get back on Zillow. I don't want you to just think I'm scared of scary movies. I'm scared of a lot of things, okay? I have a lot of fears. I would say my top 5 worst fears in no particular order are everything that lives in the ocean, okay? The ocean is a terrifying place full of monsters that want to kill you. Listen, and that's their home, okay? If I go home and I find a shark in my apartment, I'm gonna kill it, yeah? So that's their business. What I'm saying is people have no business being in the ocean. Unless you're a billionaire, then maybe give it a visit, you know? But, is that too soon? I'm sorry, it's too soon. If you're a billionaire and you're offended by that, I will never do that joke again. For the low, low price of $100,000, it's nothing to you. Changed my whole life. Another worst fear of mine is karaoke. I don't like karaoke, all right? Subsequent worst fear is telling people I don't like karaoke. You guys get very upset about it. You take it so seriously. You can scream, sing Bon Jovi, okay? I don't want to. Leave me alone. Christians. I don't think that really needs an explanation. Straight men. I'm scared of straight men. But not you. Like, you're here and you're a straight man. You're cool, okay? Not you. Please, don't kill me. They love to do that. There's 2 instances where I'm particularly afraid to be around straight men. When you're alone with a straight man and he says, "Did you see the game?" Immediate spiral. What? What game? How do you all know what game you're talking about? There's so many games. There's hundreds of channels of games. Is RuPaul's Drag Race? It never is. The second time I'm afraid to be around straight men is when they come at you with like one of these. I'm always like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Is this gonna be like a slap, slap, pound, poof, like a clap around and in the back? You know, I don't know what's gonna happen. I always panic and I just go, enchanté. Wait for them to kiss it, you know? Let's see. And my last worst fear is teenagers. Teenagers are unhinged, okay? Terrifying, very chaotic. If there's a group of teenagers standing on the street, I'm crossing the street, okay? I don't want to be anywhere near that. I think the reason I'm scared of teenagers is because when I was a teenager, teenagers were really mean to me, very mean to me. But now that I'm an adult, teenagers are still very mean to me, okay? It never stops. They never stop. I was doing this like all-age event, and there was this teenager there who came up to me and he goes, hey, are you a cop? And I was like, okay, you know, I have a mustache, maybe, whatever. No, I'm not a cop. And he goes, oh, because you look like you love donuts. I was like, oh. And I would have been mad at him, but I do love donuts. They're so good. I'll go for a donut right now. They'll hurt your feelings with the truth every time. I know that I talk a little shit about religions, you know, and that's very risky. People are very sensitive about it. And I just want to say, I know that there are good people in every religion, you know, except for maybe the Westboro Baptist Church, maybe not that one. They're Satan, okay? They are pure evil. If you don't know, they're the people who show up at like all of the like queer events with pickets saying like, God hates fags, you know? They're just terrible. They're everywhere. They're at like every Pride, they're at every drag con, and like, honestly, I kind of am thinking of joining because they're at every queer event. Some I've never even heard of. I'm like, I need to be on this email list. These guys are plugged in, okay? They know what's going on. And I want to know too. Also, listen, I don't think God hates fags. I don't think that. But I can't prove otherwise, you know? Because God made me to love sucking dick, and oh, I do. But she also gave me a very sensitive gag reflex. And that's just not something you do to somebody you love. It's very rude, is my point. So the last thing I'm gonna talk about tonight, you know, I do stand-up around town here and there. And at a lot of stand-up shows, there's a lot of, I don't know how to say this without using a slur, so I'm sorry, straight white men. And you know what I start to notice a lot is that they all hate women. Oh, it's crazy. They hate them, ladies. So this is my impression. I'm gonna do some impressions for you if that's okay. All right. Thank you. So this is my impression of every straight male comedian who is a boomer. My wife is a treasure. And by that I mean she should be buried at the bottom of the ocean. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, you hate your wife. It's wild. They wonder why I didn't want to have one, you know? This is my impression of every straight male comedian who is Generation X. My ex-wife is a treasure. And by that I mean she should be buried at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, what, are you sensitive? You guys are sensitive over PCs out here? Thank you. This is my impression of every straight male comedian who is a millennial. My girlfriend is a treasure. And by that I mean, I can't find one. We're a very sad generation, you guys. We're very lonely. It's tough out there. And finally, this is my impression of every straight male comedian who is Gen Z. Actually, I don't have an impression for that because nobody in Gen Z is straight. And that's why they're my favorite generation. Thank you so much, Laugh After Dark. Woo.